Creating treatment scores is an outstanding educational exercise. The first thing you need to do is go to treatmentscores.com and register. Once you have registered and have logged in, you need to go to the button in the top right corner and create a diagnosis. You can then create a diagnosis using up to 10 cells of information to make it as specific as you want to yourself or someone you love or some disease that you know about. You also need to enter the main statistic, which is also the main outcome measure, something like overall survival. You also need to enter a follow-up time period, which can be any, to get started, and put in the authors' names, and one or two authors can collaborate together to get started. Once you have finished with the diagnosis tool, you will click the little icon to the left, the TX symbol, and that symbol will take you to the next page where you create a list of treatments for that diagnosis. Once you have put in one or more treatments into the treatment organizer, you click on the calculator icon to the right. That calculator icon then takes you to the treatment score calculator. When you are at the treatment score calculator, look for the main statistic and then look for the little phrase next to it that says not scored. Click on that and it will take you to the next page. The next page is called the star block page. And you'll see a little area there where you can create a star block. Take a PMID number from PubMed. That's the little number at the end of the abstract when you look something up at PubMed, which is the National Library of Medicine database of medical articles. Take one of those little PMID numbers, put it in the box, and hit Create a Star Block. Once you have created a star block, which stands for statistic and a reference, there are several empty cells that you can fill in. And if you look above, you will see that there are 3 links to different kinds of guidelines that can help you to fill in those empty cells. The most important thing you are looking for is the statistic. Once you have entered the statistic, click Save on the star block. Once you have entered a few studies into the star block page, hit the Use button for the studies that are of the highest quality that you actually want to use the statistics from those studies. This will bring up something called the decision box, and all the star blocks that you click Use, the icon to the right on, will move above the decision box. In the decision box, you're going to put the statistic that you're going to use. You can come to that statistic by averaging the statistics from the star blocks above, or perhaps just selecting the single best statistic from the single best study in existence. It's actually surprising how many times that's what I end up doing. At this point, you'll want to use the breadcrumb trail at the top, that hierarchy, to back up to the treatment score calculator, and there you will want to enter the treatment score. You will also note while you're on that page to the right is an area where you can add side benefits and side effects. And you go through the same process of creating star blocks for these side benefits and side effects. Once you get all the numbers you want on your treatment score calculator, then you can make the best decision possible for the treatment score, and you can explain how you came to that decision in the box that is present there as an essay container, an area for you to write an essay about your decision. At this point, you can back all the way up to the diagnosis tool and create a new diagnosis. I'm sorry, it's an alpha website. It's going to have a learning curve, and really what we want you to see right now is the potential. The potential is that we can quantify the treatments in the medical literature according to evidence-based medicine. This is a tremendous educational exercise when you can finally begin to organize and see the statistics. That's how you can actually put a graphical user interface on the evidence-based medicine decision process. The potential is tremendous. I hope some of you will bear with it and work through the system and be there as things get better and better, easier and easier, and more automated. Thank you.